The LinkedIn algorithm has changed, and it's changed for the better. But so many people are unhappy with what they are seeing on LinkedIn and are really blaming the algorithm change that took place during the summer months. So, right now on LinkedIn, the algorithm on your LinkedIn feed is focusing in on relevance. So, what you are seeing and what people are seeing on the feed is probably content that may be a few weeks old because it's moving away from the latest content to that of the most relevant content to you. So that's why you are seeing this delayed feed from content creators that don't really create content maybe on a regular basis, but that content is still relevant to your niche and what you are looking to achieve on LinkedIn. So, what do you need to do to ensure that your feed is something that you wish to engage in? Because the thing is that you have control on your LinkedIn feed. And people don't understand that. They're blaming the LinkedIn algorithm for the content that has been shown. So everything that you do on LinkedIn is really telling the LinkedIn algorithm that you have a level of interest in that topic, that industry, that niche. So if you start with your LinkedIn profile, make sure it is clear on what you want to focus in on and what you wish to deliver on LinkedIn. And that starts with your LinkedIn headline and also in your about section. And from your LinkedIn profile, you then move across to every bit of engagement or interaction that you make on the platform, because this has a huge impact on what you will see and, more importantly, what you will achieve from using LinkedIn. So, for example, for items that you may search on LinkedIn, maybe you're looking for particular content or you're looking to connect with people within a certain industry. That is giving the LinkedIn algorithm an understanding that you're interested in that niche. And the more often you do that, the more often LinkedIn is going to produce content on your LinkedIn feed applicable to that topic or industry. So even if you just do it once, that's perfectly okay. But if you do it on a recurring basis, it will trigger the LinkedIn algorithm to generate content and information based on those searches. So just be really careful on what you're trying to find on LinkedIn, because you are really telling the LinkedIn algorithm that you have an interest in that piece of content or those individuals in that industry. When it comes to your LinkedIn feed, then this is where you can have real control. So if you're seeing content on your LinkedIn feed that isn't really of interest to you, do not just support it and like it, move on and start engaging in content that is relevant to you. And the best way is to comment on the content that you may come across. And I recommend to people to comment at least 5 times a day, because this is achievable. And even if you're under pressure to create content, those 5 comments a day will more than likely even have greater visibility than a piece of content that you may produce. And that content could take a while as well to produce, with generating the idea, putting it together, creating a visual, and then posting it. Where commenting is a lot easier and you get that level of visibility at the same time. So when you do come across content on your feed, start commenting. And that, again, similar to those searches, once it's content that you're interested in a particular niche, you'll see that content from that individual again. But you'll also trigger the LinkedIn algorithm to get an understanding that you're interested in that piece of content or that topic in question. So it's all about you taking action on LinkedIn and not blaming the LinkedIn algorithm for what you're seeing on your feed. So start engaging properly and really changing what you're seeing on your feed, because it will not happen overnight. It will take a little bit of time for the LinkedIn algorithm to really get an understanding of the content that you wish to see, because the more times you engage, the more times, again, the LinkedIn algorithm has been told, yes, this individual is interested in this piece of content or topic. We need to show more of it. It's not going to happen just by you commenting once or engaging once in a while on a piece of content. It needs to happen on a regular basis. And if you take those actions in engaging and commenting on pieces of content, you'll see an improved feed. And the one area that is still very challenging on LinkedIn since this algorithm change and the content that is showing maybe from 2 or 3 weeks ago is when it comes to LinkedIn events. So you will see LinkedIn are still promoting maybe events that have taken place previously or in the last few weeks. So it's quite frustrating when you do see those events that you wished to join, but they've already taken place. The solution to this is to look at your notifications, because on your notifications on LinkedIn, you'll get a weekly update from LinkedIn stating that there are maybe 19 events taking place within your connections that may be of interest to you. And if you click on that notification, you can obviously register and join those live events. So that's an alternative approach for you to ensure that you do not miss out on these live events that are taking place on LinkedIn. So, to wrap it up, just remember that you control what you're going to see on LinkedIn. Every action you take on the platform, starting with your optimized LinkedIn profile, then moving across to what you search for on the platform, and more importantly, what you engage in and interact with on your LinkedIn feed will determine what you get out of LinkedIn. So, stop blaming the LinkedIn algorithm and start taking action. And that's how you'll get more out of the LinkedIn platform. If you're not already connected with me on LinkedIn, click the follow button on my profile, because I share daily LinkedIn tips and insights so that you can seize those opportunities that come with using LinkedIn.